Hey guys, what's up? It's Christina Grimmie, and you're watching In the Know.
On June 10th, 2016, Christina Grimmie was shot while signing autographs after her concert in Orlando, Florida. Recently, we had been lucky enough to be invited to interview her on her tour bus before her show here in Toronto. She was sweet and genuine, and it was so easy to see that she had remained true to herself, even after being such a huge part of the YouTube community from the very beginning. We offer our deepest condolences to her family, her friends, and her fans. To honor her life and her talent, we still want to show you the segment that we prepared with Christina. Here it is.
Hey everyone, we're in Toronto at the Opera House and we're about to meet YouTube sensation and singer-songwriter Christina Grimmie. She's actually invited us onto her tour bus to have a chat, so let's go. All right, Christina, thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
We are on your tour bus, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
I've never actually been on a tour bus. That's like an admission because, but this is so cool. Like, you got a huge TV.
A little VIP, you know?
Yeah, I got like a little kitchen. This is awesome.
A bathroom that you just can't see, but it's there.
Yes, that is so cool. Anyways, so you've been really busy. You're on tour, of course. And so we want to get into how you got started. So the YouTube thing, we're a YouTube channel, so we really respect YouTubers. We love the whole thing. So I want to know, you have done so many covers on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite?
There's a couple favorites. I know my number one favorite, though, right now would have to be the Arctic Monkeys cover that I did called Do I Want to Know? And it was more recent, too. That's one of my favorites. And then, of course, I think one of my other favorites would have to be Just a Dream that I did with Sam and Kurt. So.
Of course, the classic. Is there a cover that was a challenge for you, that one that you maybe thought about doing and then you really had to push yourself to do?
Weirdly enough, I kind of had a hard time with Hello by Adele. I don't know why. It took me so many takes because I felt like the chorus wasn't doing enough justice because Adele's was so good. So I did so many takes of it. And honestly, to be frank, I don't really even think that it's as good as it could have been, which is awful. I'm not that kind of person. Normally it's it's got to be perfect, but I was I had just been doing so many takes. I was like, you know what? This is the best out of all of them. Let's post it.
Well, I think it's awesome. I mean, Adele, she's like the queen, so she's a little intimidating, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it was such a big song, too. And it was just a big request. And I always love doing the requests for people. So.
Mm-hmm. So you've worked with lots of YouTubers. Is there someone that you haven't worked with that you'd want to?
Oh, my goodness. Lindsay Sterling, I've always wanted to work with. Everyone's been saying since her Zelda violin covers that we would make a great Zelda video together, and I was like, yes, we got to combine the violin with the piano, and then dressed as Link. How cool would that be? I've always wanted to do that.
So I guess you're staying true to your roots. You still love Zelda.
Of course, it's my favorite game in the world. Still,
Of course. So what was that? Sorry.
and League of Legends, of course.
Okay. I don't really know the reference, but I'm gonna just pretend that I do.
Yeah, everyone out there who, they'll know.
Okay. So when you make a YouTube cover, it always seems like it's perfectly flawless and that it seems very natural to you. Let us in on the process. What's it actually like to sit down and make one of those videos?
It's very tedious actually because I do so many takes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually so many takes of me, singing the first couple words and being like, nope, all right, we got to start over. So it's kind of like an ordeal. I have to dedicate a day to it because I just want it to be perfect, And I don't really edit it down or anything, but, I do like to put some reverb on it. So, of course, there's some post things to do and then editing the video together. And I just want it to all flow very naturally and very cool. So I just take my time on it. So, yeah.
Yep. YouTube is a slow process, as we all know.
Yes, it definitely can be.
Yes.
So, especially when you just want everything to be perfect and things aren't falling together, you're just like, I'm going to sit here for another 3 hours until I get it right. So.
Yeah. Yes. Is there any song that's out right now that you might think of doing a cover on in the future, if you can let us in on these type of secrets?
Oh, my goodness. What are some songs that are out right now? I kind of wanted to cover Bieber's Sorry, but I think it's kind of past now.
No, do it.
But,
We love that song.
I had an interesting piano way of doing it, and I just never got around to doing it because of tour. So maybe, you know, it might be a little late to do it when I get home, but it's a good idea, so I want to try it.
It's not too late to say sorry.
True.
Please do it. Sorry. Please do it for me.
I will. I think I will. What other songs are out there?
Right now, actually, I heard yesterday Nelly has a new song.
Ellie?
Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
Yeah, have you heard it?
Me and Kurt and Sam, we got to get on that.
Tell them what your favorite Nelly song is.
Tell us what your favorite Nelly song is. I love Nelly.
So my favorite Nelly song is Grills.
Of course.
That was like one of like...
That was my ringtone in grade 10.
No, I'm not kidding. Wasn't it like we had like a burnt disc or something, like in like 6th grade or something. It was like our jam.
Do, 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 do,
Jam
session.
Let me see your grills. And let you see my what?
Yes, your grills. Anywho, so you're on tour with Rachel Platten. That is amazing.
It is awesome. She's cool.
Yes. Tell me about that moment when you all found out this was happening.
Well, when I got the confirmation, I was kind of sort of wondering, you know, how is she as a person? I bet she's really cool, you know, and I was like, I know the crowds are going to be great because Rachel's messages are so, you know, draws in that particular crowd. I was like, I know they're going to be like really nice, and they are. Like, they're an amazing, amazing crowd so far. So then, of course, meeting Rachel, she is just a doll. She's so, so sweet, always making sure that you're comfortable with everything, and she just treats everyone so nice and nurturing. She's just amazing.
So, of course, we need to talk about The Voice.
Of course.
Of course. Huge, huge part of your career. What was it like to be on such a popular show?
It was crazy. It was definitely the most stressful experience of my entire life, and yet it was like the best experience of my life. So it's a very interesting combination, but I don't really feel like I would have been able to go on and do some of the things that I've done had I not done The Voice and went through that, you know, crazy amount of pressure. And I mean, it's really crazy. You don't get a lot of sleep. And I think the highlight of it all is just working with your coach and, you know, learning as much as you can from them.
Right. So when you did your first initial blind audition, all 4 chairs turned around, which must have been crazy to happen. What did you expect when you went in there? Did you like have any idea that was going to happen, or who did you think might turn around for you?
I thought maybe if anything like Usher, just because, you know, I've been listening to some R&B pop like my whole life, so I kind of thought like maybe he would be interested in, you know, taking on a voice like mine. So I was like, maybe, I don't know. But I also had this feeling that maybe Adam would turn around, and I kind of told myself I would want to go with Adam if he did turn around. And of course, I got the option of 4, which was crazy. And, you know, in that moment, you kind of have to, you know, not only see who's the most passionate in the moment, but who could eventually carry you out, you know, throughout the show if you were to keep going on. So I figured Adam would be the perfect one. You know, with my personality type, I feel like his personality type, I felt like it would have just worked out.
Yeah. So you definitely made the right choice.
I think so.
Yes. Tell us something about Adam Levine that we might not already know.
Well, he's exactly like what you see on the show, like, to be honest, maybe even a little more ADD. He's really all over the place, and in like the best way. You know, one minute he's playing the bass, and the next minute he's grabbing a guitar, and he's just kind of, you know, 10-track mind. It's really, really funny. So
We want to know what's next for you. You just released a side A. Does that mean that we will see a side B?
definitely, there will be one in a couple of months from now, I'm hoping. So, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck in your show tonight. I hope it is awesome. I'm sure it will be. And welcome to Toronto. Have fun while you're here.
Thanks. I plan on it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.